catch her riding high upon the waves down in Newport, California. You might catch her in Manhattan taking names, talking tough like a New Yorker. You might catch her out in London drinking late, running a tab she can't afford. And the people say she's living life the way that she should before she's old. For it is strange the way the river bends. She can't know where it will lead. I know she'd like to think it never ends, but she would like to think a lot of things.
sun's coming up like the day before. You're like a stone on my pillow. I don't make a sound when I shut the door. You don't have to wake up yet. We can spend all day in bed. I'll put the TV in the room. We'll have a Netflix marathon, Kenny G saxophone. We'll order in a bunch of food. I'll put your favorite music on all the way baritone. Yeah. Shut the lights, go infrared. We can spend all day in bed. I get the wine and the corkscrew. You don't have to do one single thing. You don't know how much I want you. Just looking at you makes my whole world spin. You don't have to wake
sky, Christmas on my mind, somewhere from a place up high above. There's a song of love.